You know, they say if you can't say something nice, don't say nothing at all. So before we start this video about Star Wars, The Rise of Skywalker, we have to say something nice. And so this is what we're going to say nice about Star Wars, The Rise of Skywalker. But before that, if you like this video, please like, share, subscribe, and do all those other good stuff. Hit the notification bell on the bottom. Here's the nice thing. The nice thing is, it's going to look really good. Because J.J. Abrams and that staff over there at Disney, LucasArts, ILM, those people know how to make things look good on screen. Now that we got the nice thing out of the way, let's talk about the story of The Rise of Skywalker and another possible leak that just came out. I got something here from Inverse that says Snoke Leak makes Episode 9 the end of the Sith saga, not the Skywalkers. Apparently, a new sort of spoiler comes out, and it goes a little something like this. I'm going to skip this whole top part here because it's a bunch of blah blah, and we're going to go skip right down here to the bottom part. Okay, so according to Jason Ward over on Making Star Wars, the opening of Rise of Skywalker has been recut again, and now features Kylo Ren landing on a creepy planet called Exegol. Let's talk about one thing really fast. How many times have we heard already in this short amount of time that this movie has been recut? J.J. Abrams, just like a week or so ago, said it was finally done less than a month out from the movie actually premiering in theaters. Here we go. Exegol, where he finds small creatures that are tending to the capsules or barrels called the relics. Inside these barrels, Kylo sees the body of former Supreme Leader Snoke. These are all clones. So apparently, Supreme Leader Snoke, this guy, was a clone. Here's the thing that I have, a problem what I have with this. If this guy is a clone, geez, did they do a horrible job cloning, because he is all screwed up. Look at that. He's got a scar down the top of his forehead. What is it, like somebody cracked him over the head? The entire, what is it? It's the left side of his face is caved in. Wow. The cloning devices in this galaxy far away are horrible. I would never, ever want to clone anything. Look at this guy. Hey, I'm a clone. A fucked up clone. Here we go. The implication here is that Snoke has always been a clone of Palpatine or a proxy of Palpatine in some way, shape, or form. Basically, this means that the Sith rule of two never stopped. Okay, let's break that down for a second here. If the Sith rule of two never stopped, then did Anakin's sacrifice really bring balance to the Force? Now, according to George Lucas, from my understanding, balance of the Force meant that the Sith did no longer exist. If the dark side overtook the light side of the Force, then there would be no balance. The good always has to be dominant over the evil, and so on and so forth. And I'm sure that changed in Legends and all of the extended universe, what that really meant. And there's been a lot of theories going on. But in this particular case, the rule of two never stopped, which means Anakin's sacrifice in the Return of the Jedi was meaningless. And that's exactly what Disney Star Wars, the sequel trilogy, has done to the original and to the prequels. It has rendered them absolutely 100% meaningless, and then they wonder why people don't like Disney Star Wars. Here we go. If this is true, then retroactively, every single episodic Star Wars film suddenly is about Palpatine and one of his dark apprentices. So, this would clearly shift, according to them, what we have come to know, understand, and love about Star Wars, the prequels and the original trilogy, and it was that it was the journey of Anakin Skywalker, his comeuppance, his turn to the dark side, and his eventual redemption through his son, Luke. And it makes it now about Palpatine, 110%, because they were so dumb that they killed their big bad in the second movie unceremoniously. So now they have to shift the entirety of the movies, of all the trilogies, of the entire universe. They have to shift it. That's what I'm getting out of it. I don't know what you're getting out of it. That's what I am. Okay, episode 1, Pops and Darth Maul. Episode 2, Pops and Count Dooku. Episode 3, Pops and Anakin. Episode 4, Pops off-screen and Darth Vader. Episode 5, Vader and hypothetically Luke. What? Wasn't Pops still there? I don't get these two because I don't think it ever changed in episode 4, 5, and 6. They didn't change. It was always just Pops and Vader. In episode 6, he's trying to get Luke. And in episode 5, it's the same thing. Vader's trying to get Luke on his side. But it never really changes. So I don't get what that means. Episode 7, Snoke. And it would be apparently the disembodied clone of Palpatine and Kylo Ren. Essentially, Snoke was never his own person. It was really Palpatine in disguise, and suddenly the Skywalker family seems way less important to the Skywalker Saga because Pops is literally behind everything. Each movie either features Palpatine trying to get a new apprentice and succeeding, like with Anakin in episode 3, or another dark side person trying and failing to get a new apprentice. Or in the rare case of Return of the Jedi, Palpatine himself trying and failing to get a new apprentice in the form of Luke Skywalker. Yeah, I mean, the guy kind of makes a freaking point here. But this is the problem when you do such a shitty job with the second movie of a sequel trilogy, you have to go back and you have to retcon so many things and change the fundamentals of everything so much that what the movies were really about get completely and totally lost. Rian Johnson was the worst writer-director of this entire saga because he literally destroyed everything that it was about. He had no idea what Star Wars was about, and he injected into it so much BS that needs to be retconned in episode 9 that you have shit like this that has to go down. And it's sad. It is very sad. I've actually had a chance to go back and rewatch the original movies, and I still stand with what I originally believed, that Attack of the Clones is the second worst Star Wars movie, and The Last Jedi being the first. It is completely, totally horrible, and it's a damn shame that we have to now really question whether or not we're going to go see this movie. Everything that we're hearing is telling us it's red flags saying, no, 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 do not go and watch this movie. Everyone has to really sit down and think to themselves, am I going to spend my money to be supremely disappointed? We are going to go to that theater and be unceremoniously killed like Snoke. And it's a damn shame, because where are they going to go? Rian Johnson killed Star Wars, point blank. If you like the subject matter and stuff and how we say, even if you disagree, please like, share, and comment down below. And that's it. That's all I don't want to go too much further. This became a rant. Catch you later. Oh, let's say something nice before we go. Something nice. Jeez, why is this so difficult? There will always be episode 4, 5, and 6. And 3.